Hi, we're at Sheepscot General Store and Farm in Whitefield, Maine. I'm Taryn Marcus. Me and my husband Ben run the store and farm here in Whitefield, and this year we're experimenting with something new. We're doing pick your own hemp. We've been growing row crops here for 9 years, and this year we got a license from the state to grow cannabis. This is a low THC, high CBD cannabis plant, and we will be doing pick your own starting here in 2 to 3 weeks, mid to end of September, and we will be offering classes also about how to make your own tinctures and solves. So what's going to happen here is we're going to have certain days that you can come to the farm, and people are going to drive right out to the field. We'll have signs, and then you will bring your own scissors. We will have clippers for sale, but regular garden clippers are great. We're gonna have people just pick out what sort of branch they want. You're gonna clip it off, and then you're gonna bring it over to our tent where we're gonna have a scale, and you'll set it on the scale. We'll have some examples that you can see ahead of time and know exactly about how much you're spending. Right now, it looks like the price for this crop is going to be about $50 to $75 a pound. We're basing it on what the market price is. And so you will be taking home this whole plant with the stem and the leaves, and you can freeze it, you can make medicine out of it, you can smoke it. There are sort of endless things that you can do with it. We grew varieties that are for medicine. There are varieties that are grown for seed, for fiber. That is not these varieties, although it is a hemp plant that you could potentially make fiber out of. It's just not the best use of this strain. We have 4 different strains that we're growing this year: Sour Space Candy, Lifter, Hawaiian Haze, and Savour Haze. And they will all be open for you pick. We will be giving a better price if you buy the whole plant. We're expecting most people just probably want small $30 to $50 amount, which will be based on weight. So the different varieties that we have all have slightly different profiles of CBD, CBG, terpenes, and terpenes are what sort of make up the flavor profile, and we actually have those all listed on our website. You can click on them and see all the different information. They are all below 0.3% THC, which is the distinction on the federal level of what is considered hemp. We look like we have a great crop here so far, and we have not sprayed anything on these girls. They're all females. We don't have any males out here. There shouldn't be any seed. Our certified organic here on this farm, these are all organically grown, M3C certified through MOFGA. Really safe to use as a medicine.
So do you need any type of medical marijuana license to pick your own?
Good question. You do not need a medical marijuana license to be able to purchase this plant. You have to be 18 or over. We are going to require that, and we will be checking license, so please bring your driver's license. We also are not recommending this for any particular medical use. People are going to have to do their research on their own. We don't want to be held liable for any of those things. It's going to be a pretty quick pick. It's not like coming out and picking strawberries. You're basically going to be able to do, one clip or a couple, depending on how much you want. It's going to be coming out to the field to really experience and learn about what this plant is all about. The Farm Bill on the federal level was put through December 2018. Hemp became legal to grow in the country. So this is the first year we have done this. We are planning to possibly do it again, depending on how it goes. We like to be a resource for our community and maybe next year we won't be this big and we'll just grow enough to do the U-pick. We grew all these plants from seed. So we started them in the greenhouse, transplanted them out to the field, and they were feminized seed. So when we went through and scouted the field for males, we only found a couple, and we hopefully caught them before they spread any pollen. So hopefully none of this crop has any seeds. So far, they look beautiful. No seeds so far.
So it seems like a lot of people are excited about this.
Yeah, so it's a brand new thing for this country to be growing this crop after 80 years of not growing it. It's kind of opened up a bunch of doors, and I think a lot of people are finding that it's a good alternative to a lot of the conventional medicine that people have been prescribed.
Any negativity at all?
That's a good question. No, we haven't. We were worried about negative feedback, but we haven't had any. I think there's a little bit of fear, but other than that, there's a wide range of people that have come through our doors that are really interested in it. It's kind of fascinating, actually. I think the USA is ready for this crop. We're the only U-pick hemp in Maine this year so far, and it is a chance to really get out there and educate people about this crop. And it could be a potentially lucrative crop for a lot of farmers across the country. We were honestly looking for something, a cash crop that we could rotate with our strawberries. This fits into our production. Cannabis is really good for the soil. We're really about building our soil here on this farm, and this fits into what we were already doing. So it wasn't a very big risk for us, and we already know how to grow plants, so honestly, cannabis is a very easy plant to grow. The seeds are from Oregon, yeah. I do think that we have a long way to go as a country to bring back our seed stock that we once had here. After 8 years of being illegal, we've lost a lot of good genetics. So, new frontier for a lot of seed growers.
Are they doing pick your own in Oregon?
Not that I know of. The only other farm that we've been able to find so far is in North Carolina. That's all we know so far, but maybe this video will inspire other farms to try it out too. We plant strawberries every year and we rotate our fields. So after this crop, we'll do a cover crop. And we try to always keep something on our fields. Our fields are rarely fallow. And so every year there's a different crop in each of these plots. We're not planning on producing any products here. We're hoping that that's what the U-pick people are going to do. U-pick customers are going to come in and they're going to figure out how to make their own medicine, spend $50 and make enough medicine for the rest of the year for their family. Have a lot of options. We have a little brochure that we're putting together with a ton of ideas between juicing, smoothies, tinctures, salves, about all the different things that you can do. And then we offer a class for $15. You can learn how to make your own tinctures and salves, and that's put on by a local herbalist here in Whitefield. One's end of September, one's beginning of October. It's a Saturday and a Sunday. They're on our website. The best way to find out our U-pick, once we decide the hours, we're going to announce it on our website, our Facebook page, our Instagram, and we're going to send out our newsletter. If you want to be first to know, our newsletter is the best place to find the information. That's when we will announce that we're open, the picking times, the prices, and all the details. Newsletter is really easy. Just go to www.sheepscotgeneral.com, and at the bottom of the page you can click on sign up for our newsletter, and that's the first people that are going to know who's on that newsletter.
Do you have to register for this?
No, for the pick your own?
Yeah.
Nope, we're just going to have, it looks like this point, we're going to have open hours. People that maybe want to pick bigger quantities, they can message us directly and we can set up an appointment. We will do appointments for people that are wanting larger quantities, but just coming out to get a small amount, we're going to have open hours a couple times a week, and you can pick and choose when you want to come.
Is it going to be wheelchair accessible?
Yes, absolutely. Our store is wheelchair accessible, and you will be able to drive your wheelchair van right out here to the field. Yeah.
Will you pick any for pre-picked people?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we will. And you know what? Honestly, we'll probably just pick it for them right here. We'll be so close. We're going to have our tent set up with our scale, and they can tell us how much they want, and we'll pick it. We will have some down at the store too if somebody can't make it all the way out to the field. There's always calling ahead or emailing us. We can get it ready for you. For some people, maybe they don't want to do the processing, maybe they don't have freezer space, they don't want to dry it. We are going to be doing that ourselves, so we're going to be offering pounds that are dried and cured already.